Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to to your daily updates on Bitcoin. Still, wanted to do an update. We'll go over everything. All right. So this is I'm not sure how I'm going to name the title yet, but I think it's an important update. I mean, today again, we've had quite a lot of volatility. That's also what you can see on the chart right here. The ETF started trading, which is obviously good news, at least on the long term. Short term, it's a bit ambiguous, and that's also why I wanted to make this video. And just in general, I mean, if you look at Bitcoin right now, I mean, it's just been very volatile. All right, so just wanted to give you my thoughts. What I said yesterday, and I still think that technically that is the situation. Is that I think technically right now Bitcoin is just stuck between two major levels, all right? So that's 47,500 to the upside, and then to the downside, I think it's between 45,000 and 44,500, all right? So that's the resistance and that's the support. In the end, if we really want to get a good overview or a lot of confirmation as to what's going to happen next, I think what we need to do is to wait for one of those levels to break. All right, if we break above 47,500, we'll get up to 50,000 and probably 52,000 next. But if Bitcoin drops down below 44,500, we'll probably drop down lower towards 43 and 42,000, possibly lower, but who knows? That's what we'll see then. We'll drop down there and then move sideways probably for a bit. So technically, I think that's the situation. But fundamentally, I mean, the situation for Bitcoin is much more difficult, right? Because, first of all, the thoughts across the market are just very mixed, all right? There are people who are saying that, well, the ETFs are trading live right now, so will only go up, all right? Because there's a lot of demand for the ETFs, especially in the start. There's spot ETFs, so Bitcoin will be bought, will be stored on Coinbase, and that's great, and that's bullish for Bitcoin, which is true. But on the other hand, and that's also, I mean, the market circumstances do kind of confirm it, it's not only bullish, all right? So you can see we've had some big drops as well, and what we've seen in the markets quite often is some sort of a sell the news effect, all right? So to me, purely, look, technically we can go both ways. I think fundamentally too. And if you then look at Bitcoin, what you'll see is that the open interest has actually gone up quite a bit in the last, since Monday, actually. In the last 24 hours, it's been kind of stable right here. But just in general, I do think, I think at this moment, I think it's more, I don't think a bullish breakout is more likely, all right? Because there's no indication of that happening. Open interest increased over the course of today, but since then, it has been stable. And we've even had a bit of drop in volume, which you could see as a loss of momentum. So if I would have to say which breakout is more likely, I would say a breakout above 47,500, all right, and a continuation up. So that's my bias. I'm just quite bullish on Bitcoin right now, also having in mind and keeping in mind the halving that's coming up later in a couple of months. But if I talk about the technicals right here, I would actually say it's more likely that we'll just drop back down to the bottom right here at 44,500, and that will just stay in this consolidation for now. All right, and what I already said yesterday is I think that's actually the most ideal scenario if we're talking about trading altcoins, because the Bitcoin dominance right here is dropping. All right, so that means that altcoins might have a little bit of a chance. So purely technically, I would say it's most likely we'll stay in this consolidation. I don't necessarily see a breakout happening in the next 24 hours at least. So I'll try to keep you updated on this, but in general, what you should know is 44,500 and 47,500. Watch those levels, watch for a breakout, and if we do get that breakout, then we have some more confirmation as to whether it's going to be more bullish momentum or it's going to be a bit of a pullback from here. All right, that's what I think you need to know. I think that's all you need to know for now. So if you do have any questions, then of course let me know. Don't forget to check out my premium and signal group down in the description and the pinned comment. But that's up to you. It's valuable, I would say. It's profitable, which is more important. So check that out if you want to. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.